Hello, welcome to this episode of I'm Young Leader. I'm here in my very manly conservatory, and I'm going to be talking to you about a night that you can run with a scout group. So as I just said, this is a night that's run for scouts, because it's not a cub badge or a beaver badge, but it is a new scout badge, and it is geocaching. I haven't actually run this badge yet, because I'm not a scout young leader, but I do have a lot of knowledge in geocaching, so I do feel fairly confident talking about this subject with you. So I've got on the screen here, if you can see it on this over-shoulder camera, what this badging requires. So the first point on scouting.org.uk says demonstrating awareness of the GPS. So this is a GPS. This is a little Garmin eTrex 10. It's a very entry-level GPS. It's nice and easy to control. It'd be a good example for a scout night. So demonstrating awareness of the GPS basically means how it works, how to control it, benefits to society, and factors that affect accuracy. So basically you just run through the fact that it works with satellites. If it's got heavy cloud cover, then it will affect the accuracy. That it benefits society. I don't really know how it would benefit society. And you control it just by the buttons and the screen. It's pretty simple to run through. So the second point on scouting.org.uk is program the GPS. So to find location, record it, and enter coordinates. So I'm going to turn on my GPS, which of course is out of charge, isn't it? Well, basically on the GPS there's a mark waypoint tab. You just click that and it will tell you your current coordinates, and you can mark it there. Enter coordinates on plan waypoint. So you'll just enter the coordinates that you want to go to, and it will give you the little thing on the compass. So then you'll walk to your coordinates using the GPS. That's the second point covered. Third point is demonstrate an understanding of the difference between Ordnance Survey map and GPS. In other words, the difference between coordinates and grid references, which is pretty simple to run through. If you don't know what that is, you can find it on Google pretty simply. Fourth point is use Ordnance Survey map to plan a hike, at least 4 kilometres. Then you have to program and use the GPS to go on the hike. That's a little more advanced. To be honest, I think that's a bit complicated for this, but I guess it's pretty easy with scouts as they're a bit older. So it is pretty much what it says on the tin. So you get an Ordnance Survey map, plan the route you want to go on, about 4 kilometres, which you'll plan using the ratio thing to find out how far it is. To convert the grid references to coordinates and mark the waypoints on the GPS. It's, as I said, pretty tricky, but that's pretty mean. Next one is sign up to geocaching.com. So on this over-shoulder cam, you can see my computer screen. So this is geocaching.com. I'm already signed in up here, but up here it would say sign up. It's a pretty simple sign up process, and if I remember right, you can sign up on a Google account, but don't hold me to that, I'm not 100% sure. When you're signed up, you simply go on play to hide and seek a cache, view geocache map, you can find all the ones in your local area, all of that stuff. Also on the geocaching website you can buy stuff. This isn't a requirement of the thing, but it might be a nice little thing for the night. This is the cheapest thing. Well, this isn't the cheapest, but it's a cool thing on their website. $7.99, so it's about a £5 in English pounds. It's a geocaching little kit, so it comes with a logbook, container and pencil. It'd be a nice little thing to give to the scout who you think does the best, or something like that. It might be a little reward system. Back to my little list. Point number 6 is demonstrate an understanding of safety. So it's basically a highway code or the Green Cross code or whatever like that. Number 7 is find 5 geocaches with a GPS. That's pretty simple if there's loads in your local area or if you put some out. The main bit of this feature is that at least 3 of them have to be multi-caches. There's not many multi-caches about. There's a few in my local area, but I wouldn't say I was able to do 3 in one scout night. I guess you could put some out yourself, but I don't know, that's pretty advanced. If you're a geocacher yourself, you can probably manage that, but if you're not, then it might take some figuring out. And number 8, the last point, is to make and hide 2 geocaches, and at least one of them has to be a multi-cache. This is one I made with my beavers. Going to hang it from a tree next time I go out. They said they would rather find it on a hike than place it themselves, so I'm going to do that for them. And a nice little thing that we included is the little badge with the name of our group on it. I don't know if you can see it on that camera, or if you can see it on that camera. I think it's a nice little feature to have in there, so if someone finds it and they know it was made by a scout group. I've also included some little swappable stuff, regular stuff you find in geocaches. The last point is submit it to geocaching.com, which is the website I've just shown you. Pretty easy scout night to run, and I think the scouts themselves will enjoy it. It might have to be run over the course of a few nights because it is pretty tiresome process. There's a lot that it requires to get the badge. The badge itself looks like this. It's a pretty basic badge, but you know, it'll look nice in their uniform. So yeah, if you think this is something that you can do, why not run this night for your scout group and earn yourself some brownie points with those other leaders. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.